Hey, what's up, Marks here? And I just wanted to make a quick video about chasing your dreams. You know, uh, running for your dreams, going for your dreams, doing stuff for your dreams. um, I feel like so many people want to chase their dreams. They just feel stuck in situations that they're unable to go for their dreams, which uh, for me, I mean, I've pumped through for a lot of my dreams. One of them is creating content and doing all the online stuff. Obviously, anyone wants to get paid for it, but no one wants to be big. Uh, f- I always wanted to, oddly enough, for a long time, even before YouTube became big, I wanted to play games for a living, and uh, I wanted to go into the video game industry and everything and do all that stuff. I just wasn't smart enough for computer programming. I couldn't figure it out. Um, Oddly enough, I want to get my certifications with IT now, so I thought that was funny as a older me now. And when it comes to chasing your dreams, I I chased them all. I went for doing music, and I always wanted to do music. I went and did videos. Obviously, I do content videos and stuff. Are they good? That's for you to determine. I always don't like the things I produce, besides like a few things, just because I feel like I was on it when doing it, and I felt good about the things that I was talking about, or even ones I edit really well. To me, like my best editing. I don't usually edit videos, mostly on the fact that I come from when I originally started out doing a lot of things. I was live streaming, and that was one of my other dreams to do, of just being a streamer. And that was before Ninja and stuff. I was just streaming a little bit on Twitch, and then I mostly was streaming on Mixer, and then everything started blowing up, and I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. I believe, can't fully remember the time frames, but other than that, I was doing music and stuff for a little bit. Now not so much. I still like write music, and I was using AI and stuff to kind of like help get my ideas flowing, uh, get the ideas out and stuff, right? And it just never was something I felt super passionate about as much as I thought I would. Like, it wasn't something I felt like I could go long term with that, but it felt good to do. Like, chasing any form of dream feels good to do. It's just you start figuring out your passion when you're trying to do it. And for me, I feel much more passionate about creating content. I don't feel passionate about like editing or anything. I can tell you that. Even if you watch my videos, you realize I have no understanding of editing. But creating is something I enjoy, even if it's not good. Like this is like bare bones stuff, and I want to do it. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking about random stuff that's on my mind, and that's what I want to do more of. Just talk about this random stuff. Especially if I'm streaming, I want to just kind of like go into random stuff. I just get that weird anxiety bug. It kind of like the stage bug where you're like, the lights are on you, you have to perform. But even like right now, I do have the camera on. I do have all this stuff. I'm not looking at the camera for the most part, but I'm not even going to put the camera footage in the video. And I think I just mentally know that. So I'm just blurting off at the top of my head. Regardless, kind of moving off this topic here. Chasing your dreams. One of my biggest dreams is writing stories and telling stories. Like, that's always been the most consistent dream I've had. And doing content creation and stuff is kind of a little bit of feeding it a bit, not to the point that I would like. And I have been trying to find ways to incorporate my feelings of, or not feelings, but I incorporate the love I have for writing. I don't actually enjoy the act of writing, but the act of thinking, if that makes any sense. I don't like actually writing things. Like my hand starts cramping. It's fucking annoying. And that's writing like by hand, which I don't like typing stories or anything, just because I'm not the fastest typer in the world. And I pay too much attention to the words that I'm typing, like letter by letter, than I'm paying attention to actually like the idea that's in my head that's going to fade away by the time I'm done. But making stories is kind of like the big dream that I haven't really fully jumped for, which it sucks. It's been I've wanted to do this since I was in school. I wanted to tell stories and write and stuff. I was writing when I was in school and everything, and some people like seeing it. I had a whole like journal thing dedicated to it, but eventually that disappeared. And you eventually start growing up. Obviously, I haven't been in school in a while, so there's that. The other thing for that passion is just wanting to I think telling stories isn't necessarily like, oh, I want to tell stories because I want to sell it to movie companies or TV production and stuff. Like, I don't fully care about that stuff. I just want to put stories out, and I just haven't been able to do that. I think the hardest thing is I want to write a book, but I can't write. Like, my English language understanding is poor for being only English. It's tough, but it's that weird passion. And for me, I realize as I get older, I start forgetting a lot of the stories that I want to write, or I start forgetting details that made the story special to me. Not even like it's complete accident. You just kind of like, when you're not thinking about something for a while, you just kind of forget, or you have so many other things. Like, I'm a dad. I'm going to be getting married next year, and work and wanting to have a different job and have a different hobby. These things that are just piling up, where I'm just like, there's so much happening, and I'm trying not to pay attention to the world in general, which makes chasing your dreams a little bit harder. Like, you have to put in more effort, you have to put in more work in order to do the thing you always kind of wanted to do. And I think that's somewhere where I tend to struggle with dream chasing, of finding time. Time is your biggest enemy, because father time never loses, or even mother time. But time will always be the bug that really kind of like takes you down. And whether if it's not having time to work on something or do something, or just not, the time is passing so much faster and things are moving on so much faster than you're able to catch up to. I obviously struggled with time. I started doing content stuff when I was like mid-20s. I'm like, now I'm like, I think it was like mid-20s. Honestly, I started doing content stuff when I was like early 20s. And that's like early on, obviously. Like, YouTube was very early on, and it was mostly just Call of Duty clips that people were putting out. But now I'm in my 30s, and you just kind of, you look back at a lot of things. Like, I think wanting to chase my dreams and wanting to go through and do things I really want to do in life, the biggest hurdle is not what I think being like older. For me, I don't see myself at my age of being old. I know other people will be like, "No, you're old," but it's different. Like for me, it's being mid 30s, so millennial or whatnot, I guess. And like you're getting older. You know the time is moving, and there's not much you can do on that. But the other part that I realize is I'm not young, but I'm not old. And I think that's something I tell myself is like, I can still do the things I want to do. Time hasn't ran out yet. And yeah, I don't have the energy like I used to. I realize that a lot physically. But mentally, it's still pumping. I'm still lost in my own thought processes and my own dream ideas. So I would say moral of the video, I guess, because I've been yapping for a while, is it doesn't matter regardless of what you want to do. If you want to go be a doctor, work on going to be a doctor if that's what you want to do. This is advice if you're young. If you want to be a doctor, know what it takes to be a doctor. Be afraid of what it takes to chase that idea. And also accept it. Accept that there's going to be a lot of work. If you want to be a astronaut, there's going to be a lot of work. If you want to be scientist, all these things, those are regular people jobs. If you want to be even a content creator, if you want to be a writer, if you want to be an actor or anything, it's all going to take a lot of work. Some people, yes, a lot of people get lucky, and that's obviously a big thing with content creation is luck based. Not all the time. A lot of these people put in a lot of work, and even for me, I'm trying to put in a lot of work, but you also have to remember life will always be there. Don't put it as life gets in the way. That's one thing I want to preference. Like I have kids and everything, and I never want to say that kids are in the way of me chasing my dreams, because that's just making an excuse. That's unnecessary. That's putting something on, like me putting something on my kids. Like I'm not doing that. There's not an excuse of you not being able to do it. Obviously, unless you're in such a horrible situation that you're not able to do these things. For like doing, if you want to be a content creator, camera, some form of audio speaking device, a microphone, and wherever you want to be, you don't even need a camera half the time. Some people do it without that. I mean, this video, hopefully I'm doing it without that, because it'd be really weird if I just post this video. I have not stared at the camera. Just staring straight ahead. Those are really the things you need for this style to just start. It's the biggest thing. Just start and learn to know the thing you want to do. If you want to be a game developer, learn what it takes to even start being a game developer. Understand that there's pitfalls, that there's problems, that there's going to be things that you run into along the way. Nothing's going to be perfect. Nothing's going to work out all the time. See what I mean? So, all right. If you like this video, give it a like, sub. That'd be cool. We hit over 100 subs. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm doing a lot more live streaming. Well, I'm going to be doing a lot more live streaming now than I planned in life, but I feel like it's a way for me to not put so much pressure on myself of like having to make the perfect videos. I'm never going to make the perfect videos. I'm just trying to get myself back into making videos in general. I don't really like editing, so yeah, that's why I struggle. It's my struggle. I picked a struggle. So, all right.